Many of the Belize Islands are composed of unique, salt-tolerant trees known as mangroves. Red, black, white, and buttonwood mangroves are the core species that are found in Belize. The various species each live in different proximity to the water and have a different tolerance in the amount of salt they can handle. Red mangroves typically live the closest to the water's edge. They can tolerate living in salt water but are not limited to it. They can thrive in fresh to brackish water as well. The red mangrove is identified by dark green, shiny leaves and a complex system of prop roots that reach into the water. The intense prop and drop root system usually gives them the name of the walking tree. The long roots help the tree from falling over in mucky water and provide extra oxygen for the plant because the roots are exposed to the air. Red mangroves grow long green seeds that are known as propagules. Black mangroves are the second closest mangrove species to the water. They are known as black mangroves because of the color of their wood that is dark brown to black in color. Black mangroves can be identified by the massive amounts of small, flexible bare sticks called pneumatophores that crowd the tree and stick up through the mud from its shallow root system. The pneumatophores stick up about an inch above spring tide levels and have lenticels on the tips for breathing. The back of the leaf can look whitish because it contains glands where it excretes salt from the plant. White mangroves are the type that lives closest to the land. They thrive in drier environments and are less salt tolerant than the other species. Finally, the buttonwood mangrove. The name comes from the button-like appearance of the flower heads. Some people do not believe they are a true mangrove because of how far inland they live from the water, yet they are adapted to harsh conditions and are very salt-tolerant like the other mangrove species. As we can see from the imagery, some of these islands are completely filled with mangrove species. The islands that do not have any trees tend to have more environmental problems overall and are more prone to erosion and storm influence. Red mangrove roots underwater are a really important aspect of the mangrove community. They serve as a safe place and nursery area for many juvenile fish species to grow up in until they are big enough to move into the open ocean. The community provides a great food supply and hiding place from predators, while providing a habitat and nursery for many species. Mangroves also act as storm buffers by reducing the damaging effects of storm winds and waves. The mangrove roots are crucial for holding soil in place and stabilizing the land. Development on islands in Belize has been occurring, bringing mangrove deforestation with it. When mangroves are removed, the shoreline receives big organisms, people, and existing structures on the island in danger of habitat and land loss. The root systems are even known to filter runoff and extra nutrients before they flow into the water or trap debris from the land.